Hey you guys, today I'm going to do a really quick nursery tour. Nursery slash bedroom tour to show you how I incorporated my little baby living in here with me and my husband. A lot of parents do nurseries, and that's not a problem. I love nurseries, but I, for one, for little small babies, was never one for a nursery, only because, hi, baby. Hi, mama. I wasn't one for nurseries. Let me get this up off the floor. It's bothering me. I wasn't never one for nurseries because, I could not, I like a baby close, and I like for the baby to, for me to hear the baby and see the baby and stuff like that. So I never wanted to keep the baby separate. All of my children have slept in the room with me for the first year. After they turned a year old, probably like around 18 months, I transferred them to a, toddler bed, and then, a crib. I'm sorry. I transferred them to a crib, and then from a crib, when they turned like 3, I transferred them to a toddler bed, and then go from there. But let me go ahead and get started. I don't want to talk too much, but please click the subscribe button if you have not yet subscribed to our channel. And yeah. So right here, the way my bedroom is set up, and I'm just going to pan it because let me tell you, child, my bedroom is lived in, and I'm not going to paint like we got a picture perfect. Our bed is made all the time and all this other stuff, because it is not. So I'm gonna pan over. That's the baby's bed. I'll get to that in a minute. That's where she sleeps. During the day, she sleeps in her little halo, or what's they call it, a nest. And as you can see, my bed is very roughly made. This is the bed I made. So anybody who follows my channel knows that this bed is about 3 years old now. And me and my mom made this bed. And here is my little precious poo. And then, yeah. So let me get started. I'm going to pan not over on my husband's side because I don't want to get my husband's work stuff in the camera at all. So yeah, let me just start with this side of the room since I'm already on it. Let me close these blinds because I could be having a real strong, fierce glare coming in here. Okay, so let's start with this side of the co-shared nursery. So up here I have a, what do you call it, a dream. I do believe in ancestors and ancestral calls and stuff like that. So I always keep one of them around in my house, primarily in the bedroom. So yeah. And then on this side I have Pampers, and also Pampers in this bottom drawer. I'll get to that later. But I have all different sizes of diapers because before she was born, I wanted to make sure that I was stocked up on diapers, because that's always been a problem I had with my previous kids, is running out of diapers. And so I got a couple of sizes. She's almost out of the newborn. So we have ones. These three, this box down here, this box, and this box are all size 1s. These bags are size 2s. And then this box down here is a size 2. And I do believe that's Member's Mark. It comes from Sam's Club. This right here is my son's Abacus. Yes, it still have the thrift sign on it. Don't judge us. But it's definitely something that he likes to play with. He had an Abacus before we moved. I don't know what happened to it. So when I got down here, I purchased a new one. And so it looks just like the one we lost. So he don't even know that it was missing. This basket right here, I got this basket from Burlington's. Nice little laundry basket. I don't know why I get big laundry baskets for babies, because they never fill up the laundry basket. But I thought it was cute. It has a little unicorn on it. And even though I'm not a fan of magical stuff, I just still thought it was cute for a little girl. And she has some clothes in there that we were given as a gift that needs to be washed, and she has some stuff in there that's dirty that need to be washed. So she do got a little load going on right there. I got the Diaper Genie Complete. A lot of people complain about the Diaper Genies, and I used to complain about the Diaper Genies, but I do like the Complete. And I used to complain about the Diaper Genie because what I realized is that we weren't closing it back properly, so we could still smell like urine and stuff, and I didn't like that. So I like this one better. I cannot smell it. I do like the fact that it came in pink. Yeah. This basket right here, I got this basket, I do believe, from Marshalls, and I love it. I'm really, if you know anything about me and my family, we're cultural, and so this basket to me definitely screams West Africa, and I absolutely love it. I adore it, and I just keep her blankets and stuff, all her extra blankets and stuff in there, just because. I had to find a use for this basket because I absolutely love it. And don't judge me. I don't have no decor going on in here because, baby, when it is your 6th, 7th child, you don't got no color scheme going on. Sometimes it's just a matter of getting things that's functional and you come with cute later. So on top of here, a good friend of mine had bought me this shopping cart and had your seat cover. I have it sitting on top of here because, you know, baby's not sitting up yet, and, you know, due to COVID, ain't nobody been out to no restaurant or nothing. And she still is in her car seat / stroller combo when I do take her out somewhere. So she probably won't get any use out of this until she's almost 1 year old. But that's okay. I'm glad that I have it. That way when I need it, it's there. And I actually got this one from my one friend, and I got an African print one from my other friend. So I was definitely excited. This right here is the bag that I got from the hospital. Everything in it is like heating pads, because when I was in the hospital, I needed heating pads and ice pads really, really bad. And so the nurse gave us a lot of them to take home, and that's what's in these bags. You just break the bag and then put the ice pad on or the heating pack on. So I kept it on top of here because I still deal with some pain. And I, you know, when my kids sprain their leg or whatever, so have you, to have these heating pads come in clutch, y'all. I have the Moby wrap that I have not opened yet, and I don't know why I haven't opened it yet, because this little girl likes to be on me like swimwear. So I'm about to open it this week and start carrying her because I don't want her to continuously be, she's a little spoiled, but I don't consider her spoiled. I mean, she is breastfed, and I am close with all of my kids, so you know, I don't want to keep laying her down. I would like to carry her on me, so I got to crack open that Moby very soon. These little 2 shirts, I have them laying right here because she has grown out of them. Her thighs are really thick, and she's grown out of them. I got them in newborns, and they're a little small for her. So what I'm going to do is start putting her small clothes, start bagging them so I can give them away to somebody who needs them. This is my son's glucose monitor. We just keep it up here so I know where it's at all times. There's nothing worse than your son's blood sugar going low and not being able to find the machine. We actually got 2, but I make sure I know where this one is at all times. I got this fabric off of Etsy. I absolutely love it. I got 2 yards of it. I'm going to make her a blanket out of it. But I'm going to get some minky, probably this green or pink minky, and sew it on the other side and make her a blanket. And whatever I have left, I'm gonna make her a headband and probably a changing pad out of the rest of this material. I really do like that African print. I'm a huge fan of pink. And then right here, a good friend of mine had got her a security blanket. I don't like a lot of stuff in her bed where she sleeps because she's still little yet, and I don't want any suffocation or anything. So until she gets old enough to really play with it or anything like that, I just keep it on top of the dresser. Hold on, y'all. Let me go get her. I don't want her to be crying. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. I had to tend to baby. But all right, let's get into this here. This dresser here, I actually found it on Facebook Market, and I really liked it because it reminds me of old Victorian, and I really did like it because I used to have a baby doll house, and a dresser like this used to come in my baby doll house. So when I seen it, it just was really nostalgic to me, and it was really cheap. I think we paid like $25 for this. It was dirt cheap, and I needed a dresser for the baby. So, and as you can see, the paint lines aren't clean or anything like that, but it served its purpose. All the paint looked like this, and some of it was weird looking. So I just painted it a dark blue because I wanted it to have like a old time feel. And of course the handles are gold, and I painted this decal gold because it was white. So I definitely like the way it turned out. So yeah. Her top drawer, I got these baskets from IKEA, and I absolutely love them because with all my other kids, I had just folded the onesies up, put them in the drawer. You open the drawer, they all disheveled all over the place. And then my husband would just throw them in there. And now this gives him a reason to actually fold it up and organize it the right way and stuff like that. So, yeah, I love these little baskets. So, all of her 0 to 3, her newborns is in here. And this little end starts her 0 to 3 outfits right here. And then in this drawer has her 0 to 3s onesies, 0 to 3 one-piece outfits, and then these are her receiving blankets in here. And then tucked right along in here is things that goes with outfits like pants, little outfits and stuff like that she can't fit right now, that she'll be able to fit probably in a month or two. We kind of put along in here because there was some extra space. And then this drawer, the small drawer right here, has her hats, her headbands. I have 2 of these muslin swaddles. I have one all black and one in this burgundy color, which I love. Her bibs. What do they call these? They call these diapers, but I call these like spit up rags. I use these to catch her spit up and stuff. And then she has like some extra blue jeans and stuff in here. So this is kind of like a little bit of a miscellaneous drawer. But I know where everything's at in here. So if I go looking for something, I know where it's at. This drawer right here has her washcloths. They also have some little booties. I don't put booties on kids until they're about 3 to 4 months. Because while she's still little, they fall off. And I ain't got time to be retracing a parking lot looking for a booty. So I generally don't put them on them till they like 3-4 months to where they can actually keep them on their foot. So I got her little her little booties in here. I got these both from Burlington's. Burlington's had a nice little sale when I was pregnant. And I went crazy, y'all. And then she has her 3 to 6 month stuff down here. If you can see, I keep all her 3 to 6 month stuff down here. A good friend, my best friend, bought me these little African print outfits. I absolutely adore them. They're 6 months, so I kind of keep them down here with the rest of these. And these are all outfits that are like 3 to 6 months. And so what will happen is each time that she grows, like she's about to grow out of the newborns, I will transfer the 0 to 3 up to this drawer, the 3 to 6 up to this drawer. And then I'll start shopping for her 6 month and up. And that will go down in this drawer. So actually I'm going to start going to Once Upon a Child and stuff like that, and start getting her some 6 month onesies, Walmart 6 month onesies and stuff like that, and start filling this drawer because she is growing out of her newborn. She's gaining weight rapidly, and I want to make sure I have stuff and I have to go out last minute and get it. And in this bottom drawer, I have all her Pampers. Well, the majority of her Pampers are on the side, but I have her size 1s in here. And this bag was a bag of newborns that a lady had gave me. And I didn't like the way these diapers felt. I don't know what brand they were, but I'd opened the box and, the bag. I didn't like the way they felt on the inside against the baby's butt, so I didn't use them. But I did bag them up for somebody who may need them. I'll probably take it to a women's shelter because I know a lot of people don't like using diapers that are open, even though, you know, I'm trustworthy, but you know, you can't, people don't know me, so I wouldn't expect them to trust me. But I know that women's shelters definitely need Pampers, so I will drop these and the clothes that she can't fit off at the women's shelter. And then I have all of her wipes, which I don't like getting low, so once I get to like 6 packs, I'll go to Target. These are Target brands, Up and Up. As you can see, I like Up and Up. And they're cheap. They're like $20 where everybody else wants $40 for a box of diapers. And so I like Up and Up wipes. And so either Up and Up or Sam's Club, I buy their wipes. And so once I get down to 6, I need to replenish. So I will have to go to the store very soon and buy wipes. But that's what's over there. And a lot of people's looking at that like, girl, what you got a shoehorn in here for? If you know, you know. And that's how I'm going to leave it. And so, over here, I have like the box my breast pump came out of. And I use the Kendi Twist for my baby to eat. So when I'm breast pumping, I kind of have these just sitting up here so I can pull them out the box and use them, or I have my other bags, my motif bags that I could put them in. I also have my extra down there. I have my extra nursing pads, and that's what the Bobby pillows came out of. I never throw them away because I always find a use for them little bags. Up here is my breastfeeding station. I keep my nursing shields, my breastfeeding stuff up here just because it's easy to sit in my chair and breastfeed. And so I definitely keep them up there. I'm not going to show that mirror, y'all, because I look like a mess. But my mirror, when we get dressed in the morning, is right there. And if I ever need to see what my feet look like, I just move that cart and stand in front of the mirror. No big thing. So here's the cart. I didn't get on this cart bandwagon until I started watching a couple YouTube videos, and I start seeing how efficient these little carts are, and I absolutely adore them. So I went ahead and got one, and I am gracious by the fact that I did, because it definitely works wonders, especially in the night when this rolling cart can roll from over here over to the side of the bed. Yes, Lord. So in here I have the rest of her newborn diapers. These are the last of the newborn. So when these are going, we're going straight into the ones, size ones. I got her wipes in here. I also have these wipes, these little wipes we got from the hospital. I actually use these wipes to like wipe behind her ears and stuff like that. If she's breastfeeding, I take the time to kind of like groom her a little bit. I got the little booger stopper right there. And I have, here, let me turn on this light because I'm not sure if there's enough light over here. Of course, I have my little light behind the rocking chair so I can see. Yeah, I have the booger stopper in there, and I also have her gripe water in here. I didn't find gripe water until this year, and baby, it is a blessing, especially for hiccups. I keep this bottle of hand sanitizer in here. I keep her comb, her brush, her the extra diaper bags that would go in her diaper, the pamper bags that would go into her diaper bag. I keep a syringe. I keep, you know, anything that she would need to take medicine with in here. And down in this second shelf, and I hope this is not blurry because sometimes my camera does what the heck it want to do. Down on the second shelf, I keep her towel, her body wash. I use this body wash for her, this Raw Shea Moisture, chamomile and argan oil, and the smell is frankincense and myrrh, and I love the smell of it. It's really good, and it's not that expensive either, so I like that. And I like this Honest brand. Now I have the orange one that I use on her in the morning, and this chamomile one that I use, not chamomile, I'm sorry, this lavender one I use at night so she can get some rest at night. And I really do like this Honest brand. I was tired of using Johnson & Johnson because it was drying her skin out, so I had to try another brand, and the Shea Moisture and the Honesty brand works very good. This little bag right here, I just keep it right here. I got this from the hospital when I was in there. It comes with some hand lotion. It comes with some earplugs. It comes with some chapstick, a hair scrunchie. So I just keep this right here because if I'm ever going somewhere that I got to stay overnight, I could just grab this bag and be like, oh, put that in the diaper bag. Her little toy is right here. I love chimes. I'm a fan of music and African culture, so I love the sound of this. It sounds like a thumb piano to me, an African thumb piano. And I have a very special connection to elephants. So it has like a teething toy on here, and I love this elephant. And I love the color, very soft colors for her. And then back here, I have her hairspray. I spray this in her hair to keep her hair moisturized. Even though she still got baby silky hair, it still can get dry. That's how baby's hair breaks off in the back when they're laying down, because it's dry. So I definitely keep this, and it's a spray formula, so I definitely spray this in her hair. And then I have this apricot oil that I rub on her skin when she's fresh out of the bathtub. And then on a normal day, just to lotion her up, I use either this raw Shea Balm or I use cocoa butter. Both of my cocoa butter and my raw Shea Balm and the hairspray is by Palmer's. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I used to use Palmer's when I was growing up. And this bottom thing right here, these I'm not going to open them up wide, but you could tell by the look of them, they have these in the hospital when you're laying on a bed so you don't bleed through their bedding. And so I had these when I came home, because if you know, when you have a baby you bleed heavy. So I actually purchased these off of Amazon. I got 3 for like $25. So I used the one, and I only really needed to buy one, but you live and you learn. So I keep the other 2 down here because I still get a period once a month, so I still may have to use those other 2. That burp cloth down there, and then she has like a bib, a receiving blanket, and a swaddle down there. And I keep like the directions to the pump and stuff down here. So it's already functional, so some stuff is missing off of the cart, but you can get a gist of what I use the cart for. I'm into aromatherapy as well, so I have my Bath & Body Works candle back there, and when I'm kind of stressed out or whatever, it's called Bergamot Waters. I love the smell of it. A lot of people will say it smells manly, but I definitely love the smell of it. When I'm stressed out and I'm over here pumping or I'm over here rocking the baby, I'll just go ahead and light it. And it definitely calms me down. That little basket back there has like the breast parts in it, like all of the connectors that goes with the twist Kindle that I could hook up to my breast pump and stuff like that. And yeah, y'all see my fertility doll back there. I've had her for years. She actually supposed to go down in my living room, but the kids keep knocking it over, and it's a relic, so I'm not trying to break it. So I just keep it tucked over here. Got the TV over here. I hate being this close up to the TV, especially when it's on, but the way my room is set up, I had nowhere else to put her stuff, so I just had to work with what I got. And this chair, I had this chair for years. It went apart. It was a part of my living room furniture, and when I knew that the baby was coming, we just extended the living room furniture that we have, and then I bought the rocker up here instead of just buying a new rocker. And I have her little, this is a Fisher-Price rocker. I generally keep it up here on my lay ottoman because it's just easier to not always hold her, and sometimes just be able to place her somewhere where she can look at the toys and, you know, go to town. So I keep it up here, or if I'm breast pumping and she's full, I'll just set it beside the rocker so that I can pump and keep an eye on her. And then over here, I have her, the Boppy pillow that I nurse with in the bed. Sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. It depends on how lazy I feel. I have her swaddle, which she's growing out of because she actually rolls over from her back to her stomach and vice versa. So a swaddle generally is not used when they start rolling. So that's coming to an end really soon. And then I have a receiving blanket and an actual blanket. And we live in Florida, so a lot of people's like, well, why y'all got them heavy blankets? Baby, we got my air conditioning duct up there, and it get cold in here because it's hot. So we turn the air conditioning on, and I don't want the baby cold. So I definitely have her a blanket on. Right here, this bed, I think it's called an Infinity bed. I don't know. I threw all the stuff, the tags and stuff away. If anybody wants to know exactly what it is, I will be happy to tag you in the photo of it. But it folds up and it turns into, excuse my extension cord, it can turn into a rocker. You just flip the slats down and it'll rock back and forth like that. But I only open this up at night because it takes up a lot of space. This little portion over here on the side of my bed is not that it's not that big. I wanted one of like the halo. I wanted the bed that kind of like comes close and hovers over the bed, but as you can see, I don't have a space under the bed for the legs to go. So this was the next best thing. And I like the netting on the side because you get to see the baby all the way around. I like that. And so I lay her receiving blanket down in there, and then I lay her her nest down in there, and she sleeps in the nest inside of this for now. But right now I got the nest on the bed. Let me pull this nest over here so y'all can see what's going on with the nest. or what the Nest is. This brand is probably not called the Nest. I actually got this off of Amazon and I absolutely love it. This is the first baby I used this with, and I'm so sad that I'm just now finding out on my last child what this is. I absolutely love this thing. So when I'm in the bed or when I'm laying, I'm watching TV or whatever, I definitely put her in here because it stops anybody, especially my little 4-year-old, from rolling on her. The sides are pretty decently high. You know if you've rolled on this thing. I absolutely love it. It comes with this little ribbon to secure, to close it, but you can also undo the ribbon and open this up. The bigger your baby gets, so that they can still use the height and sides and their legs come out here. So I like the print on this. It has teddy bears and panda bears and elephants, and it's gray and it's pink, and I absolutely love it, and it washes well. You just take the pillow out the side of it. You see all the zippers on there. So you unzip it, you take the pillow out, you take the padding out the bottom, you throw all of this in the wash. It washes really well, really good. And then I keep her blanket, her little elephant blanket, because she loves to be wrapped up. She loves to be warm. So I definitely keep that blanket in there whenever she's in the bed with us, or when she's in her little bassinet. I keep her in this nest in there because it just keeps her from rolling to the sides of the bassinet. And even though there's a net around it so she can't suffocate herself or anything, I just like for her to be propped in a, once she's in a position, I like for her to be in that position. So I kind of like the nest. The nest kind of keeps her position the way I like her to be. And don't talk about me, y'all. I keep my water and stuff over here. It looks junky over here now, so I'm only going to pan to it for a little bit. But at my on my nightstand, I keep my lamp so I can breastfeed her at night. I keep my water bottles, my juices and stuff so I can stay hydrated for breastfeeding. And I keep a little snacks on the side of the bed. Don't judge me. Please don't judge me. And we will not even go on my husband's side of the bed because it looks like a tornado hit over there. And I'm one of them petty wives. I'm not cleaning your side, honey, because he don't clean mine. So that is how I turned my bedroom into like a co-space for mom, dad, and baby, in case anybody just needed any ideas on how to do it. I enjoyed converting this room into this type of space because I already know, like I said, I have enough room to where if I wanted to create her a nursery, I could. But I just don't believe in having little babies away from their moms, especially I have to walk to other rooms, and I'm not a huge fan of baby monitors and stuff. I like to feel, smell, and see the baby close to me. So it's best that I have the baby in the room. So I had all my kids in the room with me. Some of them I co-slept with. This particular baby I don't need to co-sleep with because she doesn't have any medical issues. Knock on wood, thank God. My son had medical issues. That's how we found out that he was hypoglycemic. So he had to sleep in the bed with me because I needed to know when he was lethargic or when he needed to take medicine or anything like that. So he had to sleep in the bed with me. But this baby can sleep in her bassinet area on the side of my bed and be just fine. And then as far as the space that I would like wash her up in or anything like that, I normally wash her up in my bathroom sink. But when I get up in the morning, I'm not going to show you my mirror because my mirror is probably filthy and need cleaned. When I wake up in the morning and she needs to be washed or stuff like that, I take and I put, she has like this little foam thing that sits up about this high. I lay the foam thing out first. Then I lay her on a towel, and then I lay the towel down and I put her on the towel, and then I can take and wash her up and everything. And then I keep her, blooming bath thing down here. I haven't opened it yet because I'm okay with just washing her in the sink, placing a towel in the sink and washing her up that way. Not in this sink, in my kitchen sink, because this sink is just not big enough. But I will use that blooming bath very soon because that's what I bought it for. So, all right, y'all, that is my nursery tour. I keep that blanket in case I get cold over here or I fall asleep in the chair, by the way. But that's my co-nursery tour. I hope you guys kind of got inspired from it. Again, I'm not showing my husband's workspace, but my husband's workspace, office space is in here as well. But he's very mannerable and very respectful when me and the baby is sleeping, so it really doesn't interfere. A lot of people say, well, oh girl, don't it interfere? Don't you wake the baby up, or aren't you tired of your husband? Don't know. I mean, it's through this COVID-19 stuff, you just have to learn how to adjust, and we've learned how to adjust very well with my husband working from home. I would prefer him being home, so we adjust very well. Very, very well. I have some things that's missing that if I can film them in another video, I definitely will. So, all right, y'all. Talk to y'all later, and thanks. Peace.